For as long as I can remember, I always wanted to be a content creator. I saw it as a golden ticket to do what I loved, and more importantly, avoid the thing that I didn't. But I was too afraid to start. I was too in my head about what others would think, and a few moments of courage allowed me to take the first step and try, but pressing the record button converted all my excitement to overwhelming anxiety. So I quit, again and again and again. Which brings me to today. The only thing scarier than getting started is starting again, because every time that we start again, we're starting with a worse track record. And I must be 0-6, 0-7 at this point, probably even more if I considered every time I've really given it a shot. But the rest of your life, the rest of my life, it depends on us getting started. And so I wanted to share a few things that have made it easier for me and end with a mindset that has literally changed the outcome of my life. Find somebody who supports you. And that doesn't necessarily mean that they need to help you. It's more so just having the accountability, because we're much less likely to let someone else down than we are to let ourselves down. So just letting somebody know our goals and why we want them can really help us stay accountable and actually get started. I have a ton of ideas for content, and a lot of them are pretty big. But the longer a project takes, the less likely I am to actually finish it, because I have way more time to start overthinking things, to allow life to get in the way, and the less likely I am at finishing the project, the more likely I end up back to square one, where I need to try to start again. And as we know, that's the hardest part. So try starting small with something that you can finish relatively quickly, ideally in less than a day or two, but less than a week for sure. Trying to hide away from all the wind here. For the longest while, I've known that it's a lot harder to get started than it is to keep going. But even knowing that, I've been making a super silly mistake. The thing I want to do most, which is start a YouTube channel, become a YouTuber, is drowning at the bottom of a to-do list of things that I should do. I mean, more times than not, the things that you should do really never need to get done anyways. They're just pressures that we put on ourselves or society puts on us. And even if they are things that we do need to do, it's much better to get started with something we want to do and then use that momentum to do the things that we should do. And so really the lesson here is start with the things that you know you want to do, not the things that you think you should do. Looking back on my life, the thing that stopped me the most was the fear of choosing the wrong path. We're made to believe that each path we choose leads us somewhere different, and the thought of choosing a path I would regret stopped me from ever starting. But after blindly committing to a path for quite some time, I've learned that things work out in the weirdest ways you never would have expected, and they lead you to where you wanted to be. And so now that's led me to a mindset shift where I truly believe that all roads lead to the same place, exactly where you're meant to be. So the only decision you really need to make is to start. And if you've tried it before, start again.